The holidays are almost here, and that means it's time to open up our homes to our friends and our family. But how do you make your space feel both beautiful and welcoming?
Yeah, luxury interior designer Helen Austen joins us with her top design tips to help you entertain with ease and elegance this holiday season. Great to see you, Helen.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
All right, talk to us. What is one of the easiest ways to make guests feel welcome the moment they walk in the door?
It has to do with your entryway, and it isn't actually about the pretty stuff. So normally I think when you think of design, you're thinking about, oh, like what colors and all of this. And I'm actually going to take you to the base of design, which is function. So in an entryway, when you walk in, people who want the shoe-off household, there should be an immediate signal. I think it's one of those first awkward moments. It's like, do I take my shoes off or not? Yep. So make sure if you're a shoe-off house that it's really obvious. There's either a little shelf or you've already put a couple of your shoes and then you're also not wearing shoes. So the interaction doesn't have to be like a whole thing.
Yes.
And then where do coats and then purses or bags go? So you want to make sure all these things are just with ease, that no one has to really ask or guess or worry that they may be upsetting you.
That's brilliant. I would not have even thought about that.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. And then also sometimes people think that I don't have a space big enough for entertaining. Yeah. What about those people that feel like they just don't have the right space?
Okay, flexible seating. So sometimes you might want to start having furniture in other rooms that you know can kind of float. So if you like to entertain, when I'm purchasing furniture for my own house, because we entertain a lot, I know that something like I like a bench at the foot of a bed, and those benches are sturdy enough to actually come out when we're going to have a larger party. And then you want to arrange your seating to be conversation seating. So a lot of times we're all facing TV, so we don't want to face the TV. We want people to naturally be looking at each other and having opportunities for conversation.
For sure. What's your stance on beanbag chairs?
Well, it depends on where it's at. Why? Yeah. Is this in your own living room?
I was going to say, where is this?
They move around.
You know what? No judgment. But I'm going to say, if it's, like if it's in the basement or another room and you just pull it out, I feel like as an adult, though, they're really hard to get out of. Am I just getting too old? Man. So it's actually be entertaining because you can watch, be like, hey, why don't you sit there? And then you can laugh at them and they can't get out.
You would need like 3 people to pull you out
of that. It is the whole thing.
If you make noise sitting in it, it's
there you
not
go.
good.
I mean, maybe it's, a conversation starter.
There you go. There you go. Now, we talk about it all the time when you join us, but lighting. How do we create that cozy glow that makes people just feel comfortable?
Okay, first, turn off the overhead lights, so your can lights that are up above, and then make sure all your bulbs are warm white. We don't want daylight. Daylight doesn't really belong in your house. You're not a lab. So warm white bulbs, and then smart bulbs if you don't have dimmers on your lights already. So you can buy a smart bulb, and with your phone, and I do this myself, you can control the dimmer, the light on those table lights. So you don't have to have actually it hardwired in. They work really well. You can create a schedule. I mean, I love them. So I highly recommend just using smart bulbs.
Oh, for
Feels
sure.
like a game changer.
And the other piece, probably a game changer too, is scents and music when people are stopping by.
Yeah, so keep in mind you don't want too strong of a scent, and you don't want a scent necessarily where people are going to be eating if you're feeding people as well. But also keep that and make sure it's really subtle. You don't need to burn 5 candles. And then playlist is really great. Music does set a mood.
Yeah.
So have a great playlist. I'm a Spotify person. I think I've had a membership 10+ years. They have little, like you can type in, like, I think I had a Mardi Gras party and I was like, Mardi Gras music, and they have lists. So you don't even have to curate your own playlist. So think about all the senses, not just what people are seeing.
I love that. Again, these are such great tips that I would not have thought about otherwise.
No, for sure.
Helen, if people want to follow along with you, get all these great tips and the resources that you're always providing, what's the best way to do that?
My website's HelenAusten.com, and Austin's with an E-N, and my handle is @Helen & Co Interiors.